Do you want to be the type of Jett main that drops almost 30 kills and almost 10 first bloods, all the while playing like a psycho? Well, you're in luck. I'm gonna teach you how to do it.
China was a neat sign of trouble with the script digits. Double dip, bubble lip, double list midget. Borderline schizo, sort of fine tits. Quarter wine, quarter grind, quarter to nine.
Oh my god! That shot was disgusting.
Almost 80% of the time, my pistol buy on Jett is going to be a ghost and a smoke. And the plan for this round is that there is no plan. I'm late to the party here, but that's fine. Because now we get the opportunity to listen and react.
It's through. Yeah, Jett, they walked through.
So I'm pretty much chilling in the smoke, ready to fight, and as soon as I see myself will toss a dart towards top mid, that's when I peek with it. We know this KO is still close mid because if you remember, early in the round he tossed a flash for this Jett. So since I have my dash already pop, I fly at this guy. I want to pressure him because I don't want him to feel like he has a chance to escape. If you notice, I didn't completely full send because I still got my teammates behind me. If I completely fly at that guy and I get taken out, the KO is still going to be safe, so it's an untradeable 50-50.
One market.
Silver's on the side. What the fuck? He's blind as fuck.
Dead.
I'm going with the shit gun. Can we rush B? Let me just dash out. You just flash it. You dart for the close one.
Here's the strat. Omen flash is close to stop any peekers. Silva darts here to clear out any laners in case of shotties. Then I run it down and smoke close to the ground right here just to make sure nobody can shoot me as I'm trying to updraft up. I love using updrafts whenever they're broke just because there's a small chance that some people might just run at you with a shorty. I'm repping switch right here since my teammates are still flooding out the B main smoke. You gotta make sure you stay a little disciplined. If I overextend all the way back here and hyper focus on clearing this back sight spot, this KJ right here could have made a possible play. Now the site's completely clear, I'm sitting in this corner holding for anybody walking through the smoke until I hear them knifing market door. That's my cue to move because it's a long distance angle, so I'm just trying to work spawn now.
Last one there.
Oh, he was right there.
Oh, he was. I want to do the same thing. I'm gonna just jump and mark it with my stinger.
In the next round, I was feeling like doing the same thing. Peep how as soon as I turn the corner though, I'm jumping around strafing just to make sure I'm a hard target. That KJ got hit by the flash, so I tunnel vision and try to take her out because she's in a one and done spot. After that, we get a nice little upgrade on the Vandal department and I close the market door before doubling back towards B main. They spotted my chamber all the way back towards A, so I'm going to try to clear his mid just to make sure he has a safer rotate.
Yeah, towards
Market smoke gone. I'm gonna...
smoke me off. Here, I'm gonna let you bait from me, okay? Just don't make noise.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Unfortunately, my buddy picks up a gun and instantly gives away his positioning, so it was all for naught. The idea was I go in and die, and then hopefully they don't think a second guy is gonna be towards B main. In his defense, he did have a marshal, and it's all good because the last two teammates ended up clutching up.
I'm gonna go A here, if you can just drone it off for it.
This round I want to hit A. The other team is broke, so the drone is pretty much just a safety precaution, just so we don't lose anybody too early.
He's droning.
So we hear the Sova droning somewhere close. That's when I updraft and dash to get some pressure in, because that's one less guy with a gun out at the moment. It's all about pressure when playing Jett. I'm gonna rewind it really quick because this is a good way to show it. Check out how I make my way on this side of the wall. It may look like I'm just getting cover, but think of it from their POV. By me getting there, their focus is split on two angles that they can die from now. When playing Jett, try to make as many on-the-fly crossfires as you can. After getting those two picks, there's no reason for us not to hit A site. This was pretty dumb of me though. I didn't look left or right whenever I dash out into my own smoke, and I end up getting backshotted because of it. It don't matter though because this round was unlosable because they had all classics. For the next round, we're taking it slow. But do you notice anything? B main has been practically gift wrapped to us every round. The same goes for A main if you go back to the previous round. These guys aren't contesting any map control on what are known as vital neutral areas around the map. That's why I've been so eager to rush sites. There's almost no early resistance, so with a well-placed Omen flash on either side, we can save the rest of our utility for the site hit. But then I get laid out, and ultimately we end up losing the round.
Oh, wait, let's just go B with Sean's ult.
Yeah.
Done.
I'm gonna do a tree since she's playing back.
Yeah. That's when he said like spawn and Sova's kind of close. They might spam, so watch out.
This strat is essentially the same as the stinger round from before, except the dart's going to be over here on this tree to clear out this hot spot on stairs. Up until I hear this dude's footsteps on lane though, so I lock onto him.
So it's fine.
not gonna.
You hear my teammate call out that their Sova is towards their spawn. And so far, that guy, with the exception of one round, has been leading towards B. So right now, I'm not really too worried that there's somebody on site. I'm mostly just sitting on lane, holding for the smoke pushes, counter spamming, and breaking utility just to help my teammates walk out.
Got a smoke in 10.
Fuck, one more market, left side.
I make a bit of a desperation play and the round boils down to a pretty close 1v1, but my buddy BFBB Shaft clutches up. My teammates and I want to go B again, but the next round doesn't go as smoothly. I dash into my smoke on top of this market platform to ISO a fight over here on the staircase area, but the Omen emerges from the smoke behind me and backshots me. That leads us to a pretty big L.
I'm darting mid. I don't give a.
Smoking deep mid.
Omen clapped my cheeks last round, so this round I'm looking for my get back. We start off with a mid smoke up here to block off market from the rest of the map while I updraft and challenge cat with my knives.
I can drone up mid for you if you want.
Yeah. Market.
One market, one market. Starting.
Can't do that.
Top mid. Fucking cat. Nice.
Still there, still there. Got out. Could be. Excuse me.
I don't know where this KJ's at.
This KJ's turret was down earlier, so I'm not really worried about her being on site. I'm in the spawn right now just trying to get information. I jiggle peek spawn and I see the KJ right there, and I don't fight because I'm worried that she's going to get some teammates helping her in a second. Since I have been super aggressive, in my head I'm thinking that KJ calls out where I'm at. From that call out, I can only assume that somebody would double up with her. So I double back to market, hoping to avoid the two guys that could be holding me spawn while I look for the third guy.
You want your market
You're
smoke or no?
Yeah, go for it.
Smoking market.
One enemy
Let's go
remaining.
I
spawn.
got that.
Flash spawn, he's out. Nice.
Aw,
I'm gonna throw the deep smoke again.
We're leaning towards the mid hit right now, but as I'm walking up tiles, I make sure to play anti-flash because a lot of people like doing a Jett dash with a KO flash play here. I'm not worried about my left and right corners right here because my Sova just started to clear it and push off the KO. I want to keep fighting market because these guys have been insta rotating and fighting for market whenever we hit B.
One towards spawn. One droning spawn.
They smoked me off A. I'm clear one.
no charges left.
Oh, fuck. Dash went out.
Their whole team just watched me go into pizza, so I toss a close smoke and play aggressive because by all accounts I should be backing up with my teammates right here. It's a super risky play, but we're playing like psychos here.
I can flash Jen. Flashing Jen. I don't have
Let's
another
go
smoke for
heaven.
heaven.
Here I was so sure that the KJ was still towards B, but I end up getting backshotted yet again. Turns out they stacked A, but it wasn't enough.
One enemy remaining.
That dart!
Behind you, once.
I missed that fucking dart, man. It just works.
The following round I buy an operator, but these guys perfectly counter our mid aggression by pinching the B main in the middle lane. We get absolutely ran over from this play, kudos to them. For the next round, I try to pull that aggressive updraft dash play that I pulled on A main earlier. Their Jett picked up my operator last round, so I'm trying to gamble. If he's A main here, I should be able to punish him really well. I take out the KO in my uber aggression, but unfortunately I was just off because the Jett ended up opping cat. I get traded immediately, so it's not really the best of trades because my teammates end up just crumbling from there.
I have ult again. I might just try to go back to ulting
Yeah,
back
we
B.
can go I have ult too. I'm just gonna ult someone if I see them.
I wanted to go towards switch this round, but I got hit by the KO knife. I still got my smoke off though, so that's more than enough cover in my brain to cross the switch. Shout out to my Sova for tossing a great dart because we get instant info on the two site players and where they are. Since my teammates are still stuck towards B main, I just chill and hold for anybody rotating towards their spawn. I'm just covering for my bros, ready to punish any sort of mistake from them. Until I see the KO pulse getting a little too close to the staircase. That's when I decide to sneak up.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Huge.
After those two picks, I'm feeding at the idea of an ace. So my inner Jett comes out and I push the spawn with my knives out, but there is nothing there. This in itself is extremely crucial information. Now we know exactly where to expect them. We know they're going to be coming from behind towards B main or maybe market area, but it doesn't matter because these guys are so much better than I'm ever going to be. The round gets a little scary in a 1v1 towards the end, but it's no problem because my buddy Window Licker has a shrimpy prime and ready.
Ready by.
Switching sides.
Playing mid, Maxi.
Yeah.
Here I play mid, and there's some reasoning behind it. They have a KO, and whenever teams have a KO, whenever they're hitting sites, they usually kick it off with his knife. So I'm in the middle of the map, playing to be a quick rotate to wherever we hear them. Fortunate for me, their site of choice is B.
Here come through.
Fuck.
Van side.
Watch out. He's close right.
Yeah, yeah, they're out.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
is that?
He's can bait me. I'll go first.
Spike
You want me to try to
planted.
flash logs?
No, we're chilling. He's safe to say. He's not there.
I'm gonna flash stairs.
I'm ready
One
to go.
side.
I'm blind.
Wait, they're both side, right?
One enemy
Fucking
remaining.
instinct.
Nice.
After winning piss around, that puts us on the anti-eco. But then, that's when the unthinkable happens. My internet goes out for a couple minutes and a couple rounds,
Damn.
and if my life wasn't bad enough already, I end up whiffing terribly. Luckily, my boy Sova ends up coming up massive with an ace here. The following round, I get absolutely obliterated mid, so at this point, I'm just trying to cope by saying that it's my internet's fault, but my vibes are draining drastically at this point. So now that I'm at my wit's end, I say fuck it and I decide to try to big wiener A main. I get droned and KO'd out and fake that I ran back towards site while sneaking in close right.
He break that door off.
I can't. I'm so blind, man.
We end up coming up huge with the hold and a counter thrifty. My site holding partner ended up going so crazy that I forgave him for not breaking my dart. Nah, I'm kidding. It was impossible for that guy to break that dart. He got omen flash and everything. For the next round, the only way to salvage my vibes at this point is to buy an operator. It is a double-edged sword though, because if I whiff and die without even touching a person, I will cry and perhaps perish.
Bottom mid though.
Killjoy bottom.
Ult's ready.
Two cat.
I have your
Okay.
cross right now.
Main.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
And just like that, my brain is back to being happy after that one good round. I may be a little bipolar, but I'm also sick at opping, so it cancels out. The first pick is nothing special. I'm just holding a really tight angle to punish anybody who even looks at cat direction. After that though, I gave it a moment's pause to see if anybody's gonna try to swing and retrade, but since I don't hear anything or my chamber that's towards mid doesn't hear anything, I pop my shield and I try to get a little silly when peeking top mid. It's a peek or be peeked world. I'm gambling that I have pretty good odds of taking a fight and staying alive here because if they're in any of these two areas, they're still gonna be visible towards market. So if they're gonna be split between two angles, that means I'll have a higher chance at success. After that, it's all about posting for the reswing. After that first pick, I wait for my chamber to get contact, and then that's when I peek again. The best habit you can create is to be hyper aware where your teammates are at all times. Since the last round I opt pretty aggressively, this time I decided to go completely passive. They have a Sova, a KO, and a KJL, so there's a lot of stuff that can counter me. I'm just taking it easy, waiting for a nice timing to peek whenever I feel like they're going to be off guard. After going for one, I instantly dash out just to prioritize staying alive.
They're using a lot of shit for you. Are they out yet? I can't help. Oh wait.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
One more.
Spike down.
Detained. He's gonna push me. 3. Yeah, he's through. Okay, right here.
Enemy remaining.
In the smoke. Nice.
And that's going to be a GG. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today's code word for chance of free coaching is beans.